Hi everyone, and welcome to Sustain Life Journal Yoga. You can go ahead and get started in a Balasana pose or child's pose with your knees spread out wide, toes together, arms stretched out long in front of you, and your forehead gently resting on the earth. We'll begin by taking some deep inhales and exhales through our nose, preparing our body to flow through this hip opening sequence today. Centering your focus on your mat and what's going on in this present moment. We'll slowly start to lift up onto our knees, shifting our hips forward, coming up onto our hands, opening up your chest, and then slowly sinking your hips back to Balasana Child's Pose. Taking a deep inhale through your nose, and then lifting up, pressing into your hands, maybe gently looking up towards the sky and opening up your chest. And then when you're ready, shifting your hips back into Child's Pose. We'll flow through a couple rounds of this at your own rhythm, following the pace of your breath as you begin to gently open up your hips. The next time you come up, we'll make our way into a tabletop position, stacking our hips over our knees and our shoulders over our wrists. You can begin to sway side to side or flow through our Bitilasana and Marjalasana poses, our cat and cow, drawing your belly button in, chin towards chest, and on your exhale, cow, allowing your belly to come down towards the earth, chin towards the sky, and flowing effortlessly between these two poses. The next time you make it back to tabletop, we'll begin to take some circles, shifting our body over towards our right shoulder, back towards our right heel, over to our left heel, up towards our left wrist, and then around again. Just creating a circular movement. Maybe shifting back to our child's pose and coming up to our hands. And when you're ready, you can change the direction of these circles. When you feel all evened out, you can make your way back to tabletop and then tucking your toes, lifting your knees away from the earth, and making your way into downward facing dog, pressing deeply into your hands, maybe bending one knee then the other, or shifting your hips side to side. Take a deep inhale, lifting your right foot up towards the sky, then bending your knee and taking small circles with your knee. Maybe experimenting with the size of the circles, pressing deeply into your hands to keep yourself balanced, and then slowly drawing your right foot on the outside of your right hand, dropping your left knee down onto the earth, and pausing here in this lizard pose. You can bring your hand to your right knee, opening up your hip, allowing the sole of your right foot to come off the earth. We'll bring our right hand back down to the earth, lifting our left knee, and then stepping your right foot back to meet your left, making your way into downward facing dog. Lifting your left foot up towards the sky, bending your knee, and then again taking small circles with your knee to continue to open up your hip. We'll slowly draw our left foot to the outside of our left hand, allowing your right knee to come down onto the earth, sinking your hips down towards your mat, pressing into your hands and enjoying our lizard pose. Or if you'd like a deeper sensation, you can bring your left hand to your left knee, opening up your knee towards your left side, peeling the sole of your foot off the earth, and continuing to breathe. We'll begin to press into our hands, lifting our knee away from the earth, rotating on our feet and coming into a wide-legged forward fold. So coming to the long side of our mat, folding over our legs, and then bringing our hands towards our right foot, dropping our hips down, coming into Skandasana. It's totally okay if you keep your heel lifted off the earth, bringing your hands to blocks or just onto the earth for support. We'll slowly start to lift our hips and shift over to our left side, bending into our left knee and extending our right leg. You can also bring your hands to heart center if you'd like a little bit of a challenge. Keeping your attention on your breath. We'll lift our hips, coming into a wide leg forward fold. Shifting your hips a little bit forward over your heels, maybe grasping onto your calves or the earth. And taking a deep breath to reset in this gentle inversion. We'll begin to rotate our toes back towards the front of our mat, bending at our right knee and bringing our right shin parallel to the front of our mat as we make our way into Pigeon pose, allowing your left knee to rest on the earth. You can stay propped up on your hands, or you can make your way down onto your elbows. We'll begin to press into our hands, tucking our toes and making our way into down dog, taking a moment just to reset as we prepare to go to pigeon pose on our left side. So drawing our left knee towards our hands, keeping our shin parallel to the top of our mat, extending your right leg back behind you, and then slowly coming down onto your elbows or your forehead, or even staying propped up on your hands. We'll slowly start to press into our hands, shifting our hips over to come into a seated position, slowly and mindfully making your way onto your back, drawing your right knee in towards your chest, and then opening up your right knee using your right hand to open up our right hip. You can bring your hand to your ankle or your shin, almost like a tree pose but on our back. You can gently release your right foot back to the bottom of your mat, drawing your left knee in towards your chest, and we'll open up our left knee, holding on to wherever it feels comfortable for you. You can release your left knee, making your way into whatever pose you would like to do to finish off your practice. I like to bring the soles of my feet together, holding on to my ankles, just to stretch out my hips. Finding whatever pose helps you to feel like your practice is complete. When you're ready, you can release your final pose, making your way into your actual final resting pose, our Savasana. So extending your arms and legs out long, closing down your eyelids if that feels safe for you, and enjoying 5 minutes or so of rest and relaxation, which will turn into a sort of meditation. I'll let you know when the meditation is complete. we'll begin to deepen our inhales and exhales, making small movements with our fingers and toes. Maybe shifting your head side to side as you reawaken your body and your mind to return to your day, hopefully with a little bit more peace and presence. You can slowly allow the light to come back into your eyes, maybe rolling over onto one side, or even staying in your Savasana if you have a little extra time today to rest. I really, really appreciate you taking the time to take good care of yourself and for choosing to flow with Sustain Life Journal Yoga. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Take really good care of yourself, and we'll see you next time.